All right, we're live. We're live on this Tuesday, the 9th of January, and the snow is coming down. I think a lot of states are getting hit with the snow apocalypse. A lot of snow, and we're getting it here in Michigan. And the snow is falling, and friends are calling you. I just wait for summer to come. I just wait for summer. That's all. The warm tropical breezes that you don't get in Michigan. But we're here and giving God the glory and giving Him the praise and giving Him the honor. I thought I'd come at 9 o'clock, trying different time frames. Now there's Heidi. Heidi, I didn't think I'd see you because it's early. It's 9 o'clock in Michigan. 8, maybe 6 o'clock where you are. I'm not sure. But a lot of snow, a lot of cold, and it's coming our way. Oh, okay, 7 o'clock there. So rise and shine, and here we go. I'm telling you, it's been a journey. It's been a journey. All this that's the world seems everything seems so crazy mixed up right now. The world is in like some form of under some spell, a demonic spell. When we're looking at what's going on in the world, Heidi says, "Oh my goodness, it's snowing, it's freezing. Scottsdale is completely covered with white snow. Really, ours has just now started. We're supposed to get a doozy of a snowstorm. It actually just started. It started a little bit in early morning, maybe around 6 o'clock this morning, and it's gonna come down until Saturday, I think. We're expected to get hit with a lot of snow, a whole lot of snow. So we knew it was coming. It's unavoidable if you live in the Northeast. Or even in the west to where it gets cold enough to snow. I think this morning it started out a little bit of rain, snow mix. Now it's snow. By this evening, it should be just a nightmare. It should be just a mess out there. It should be just a nightmarish mess. But oh my, it's like I was talking about this. The world is just, it's like overcast. Well, we know it's overcast and cloudy because it's wintertime. Everything is gray, but the world seems gray and overcast. And we can't sustain America as a nation anymore of what has been happening in politics, in government. Um, the enemies of America are laughing at us, and we just can't sustain anymore. Um, I could not personally see 4 more years of the Biden administration. I couldn't see it. The country couldn't sustain it. We'd no longer be a country. We'd be done for. But we see the hate and the political powers in Washington and the elite trying to interfere in the next election rather than letting us, the citizens of America, just have our say. They're trying to get Donald Trump out at all costs. They're not letting go at all costs. They're trying to get Trump out through election. There's your election interference. They're trying to get him off of the ballots. And thankfully, the Supreme Court is going to hear that one today. Let me get caught up with my sister Heidi. Yeah, my husband's in New York right now. Yeah, they're getting it bad from what I was seeing on the news. Had some private events he had to attend in Buffalo. I think Donald Trump had an event somewhere. and people are canceling their appointments, canceling their events. So it's not that bad in Michigan right now, but I'm sure the roads are slippery. But it's going to be, oh, like I said, it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy. But yeah, I don't know what this country is doing. Oh, man, people just wake up and see the carnage and see the insanity. Okay, Heidi, of what is really taking place. And just like with the January 6th, and there was no, they can't even call it, the people are calling it, the liberals are calling it, the Democrats are calling it an insurrection, but there was no insurrection. It was a protest that got out of hand. Most of them were led around uh, through Congress. They stayed within the roped section. They didn't wander out. They stayed, and it was like they were on a tour guide. The Capitol Police were giving them a grand tour. They were opening doors for them and waving them in and calling them in. Some got out of hand and breaking windows. I don't go for that. None of that. Destruction of property. So there were a few, but it wasn't a takeover of the country. But there's people in jail for 3 years now, haven't been brought before a judge. They've just been sitting there. No trial, no right to a speedy trial. All their rights taken away. And uh, I can't think of her first name. Oh, Ashley Babbitt, that was shot in the neck. She was unarmed. She didn't have a weapon in her hand. She had no gun. None of the protesters had guns or weapons. They had signs. And the Capitol Police officer shot her and killed her. And he hasn't had to pay any. He wasn't relieved of his duties. No investigation. And he lives his life while she's gone. And her children don't have a mother anymore, and the husband doesn't have a wife anymore. Personally, I wouldn't have, if I was her, I wouldn't have gone. I've got young children at home. It's okay to let your voice be heard, but I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have went. I wouldn't have went no matter what, me. But that's just me. And it's like these Palestine protesters. Where are they coming from? They're not from Palestine. It's crazy, and the whole world has gone mad. The whole world has gone crazy. Dark evil in the world. No ministry announcements. No one has given to our ministry and outreach to the homeless, but I did from Sister Lisa get in the mail. Look at this. Talk about winter. Talk about polar winter. Hi, Heidi. I got this pretty card. And Heaven and Nature saying, hi, Pastor Dave. I recently commented on videos that I'd like to contribute. A Visa card to Christy's friend, Lisa, who is having issues. Could you give it to her for me and one Lisa to another? And yes, we will. I've given it to Christy already. So thank you so much for helping. A $50 gift card to help another sister in need. And that's what it's all about, helping one another in need. If you would like to give to our ministry, those of you that can, those of you that really can't, do. You know what I mean? And that's what's amazing about this ministry. Those that really can't give. Those that can, they're hesitant or they don't give it at all. They're hesitant or they don't give at all. You can follow the links below any of my videos, or you can go to the website, trumpetofgodministries.com. Back on Donald Trump for just a moment. I don't have coffee. I can't drink coffee anymore. It's strange after my surgeries. I can drink one cup in the morning. You remember me on YouTube? I was drinking coffee all day. I can't. I don't like the taste of it. But back on Donald Trump. Fanny, Fanny in Georgia, Georgia, Georgia. The prosecutor. Hey, Carol. Happy New Year. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day when Jesus washed, he washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. Heidi, I have all my pets on top of the bed. Oh, yeah, our pets love to be on the bed. You got your shepherd, Cheeto too. Pray for Cheeto. He had another seizure about 4 o'clock this morning. A poor baby, and he keeps having these seizures. And it's just something we just pray about and deal with. There's not a lot they can do. He just will be fine. Our beautiful husky with the blue eyes, and then he'll have a seizure. And we're just praying. We're just praying. But yeah, laying on top of, yeah, I know our dogs do that too. I think Chloe is in here sleeping. She sleeps under my desk. I know you can't see, but I've got my desk here and the keypad and the mouse. Eek, a mouse, a mouse. Oh no, it's that computer mouse. But yeah, our dogs are just, and then they like these little mini trampolines Christy got. They're called rebounders. So we've got one, and the two old dogs, Chloe, Tito doesn't care. But he got a dog bed, but they think that's a bed. So Christy has put a blanket and made it really nice because they're both old and have trouble getting around. And they take turns sleeping. They think that's a bed. This little tiny trampoline rebounder. I can't believe how expensive they are. I've been looking on Marketplace to find something used. If you have a little exercise trampoline rebounder and you don't want any more, send it to Pastor Dave. So the two dogs don't argue anymore. They take turns, I guess. It's like whoever first come, first serve. But we need one more. That way they both got their own, and then there's no waiting and one trying to push the other one off. They love them they think it's their bed. That's all I can, they believe in their little doggy hearts. That's their bed. But Fannie Willis, what you talking about, Willis? The prosecutor she chose to go after Trump, it just came out. He's not a well known for being a good prosecutor. He was just an attorney, but she made him a prosecutor, paying him $1 million, and it turns out now it's her boyfriend. So he's taken in like almost $1 million already of the taxpayers' money to go after Trump. But they go on cruises together, lavish hotels and 5-star hotels and penthouses, and all on the people's dime. And I guess now they're trying to get that whole case against Trump thrown out. It's so corrupt. So corrupt. So Fanny's prosecutor is her boyfriend, and the fix is in on just get Trump under any means. So hopefully, along with the Supreme Court, that they'll throw this one. This one's got to go. This one's got to go. And I don't know. I just pray for Donald Trump. It's like, how can the man? He loves the country, but look what this country's doing to him. We see it at the Nikki Haley had to stop. I like her; she's all right. Canceled her little rally at a coffee shop or like a breakfast place. Nobody showed up. Uh, Donald Trump had to cancel something today because of the weather. The snow was really wreaking havoc. But he goes and there's tons and tons and hi Patty. Patricia, Patty, Patty, Patty. Oh, Patty, Patty. There you are. There you are. Oh, it's been a long time no see. I think we need to come out here early in the morning instead of like early in the morning when the sun is shining. Hello, PD. But yeah, this the corrupt politicians, the corrupt attorney generals. Fannie Willis gets this lunatic prosecutor, and it's her boyfriend. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Miss Claudie. I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to have to see how that all turns out. Where's the Secretary of Defense, Patty? Where's the Secretary of Defense? Carol? Heidi, Heidi, Heidi. He was missing in action. I guess he had some type of procedure done and had some complications set in. So nobody knows where he is today. Is he still in ICU? He ended up with surgery, emergency surgery, and was sent to Walter Reed in the hospital. The only thing is he didn't tell anybody. So the country for all this time, the assistant Secretary of Defense, she didn't know anything was going on. No one told her, so she booked on out to vacation time. Biden, like Biden, he's been hiding, but I'm telling you, if that was any military personnel, that's AWOL, away with. You didn't notify anyone. You would be relieved of your duties. Biden didn't know where our defense secretary was, but Biden doesn't know where he is. So, I mean, it's like Biden's hate speech. I don't know if you guys seen that on television. Biden's hate speech. I don't know. I really don't know, Patricia, if he was in the hospital or gone off to be cloned or something. I don't know. Or kidnapped by Iran. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Iran would love to kidnap him and then get more pallets of billions of dollars sent to him. But yeah, Biden not gonna. Biden during that hate speech, he didn't know how to get off the stage, and his wife Jill, silly Jilly, she had to like Millie Vanilli, silly Jilly had to escort him off. He didn't know which way to go. I guess Obama had a little meeting at the White House with Sleepy Joe and said, Joe, you can't hide in the basement. This is true. This came out today. You can't hide Joe, you got to go out and campaign a little bit so people don't know that the election's rigged. Make them think you're really campaigning, because if you hide in the basement and then win, people are going to start catching on, Joe. You know? Oh yeah, so much going on that we can't see. That we don't know what's really happening. What about that Project Bluebeam, where they can project a hologram? They're going to do this and bring Elvis Presley back. That's creepy. And he's going to be performing concerts where he's going to be on stage in a hologram. And that's using, yeah, that's what I was wondering, Knight, Scottsdale, Arizona. It's hard to see Arizona under snow. What's going on with that, Heidi? How can Scottsdale, Arizona have snow? But they're going to project a hologram of Elvis. And that makes me think about this event that took place in Miami at the Bay City Marketplace, where people were in the mall and there was all type of chaos going on and people running and screaming. 200 cop cars and a helicopter, which you don't get that much police presence at an actual mall shooting or school shooting. You don't get that kind of police. And saying these 8 to 10 foot tall creatures, that could have been a projected hologram, just to see what people would do. So as they get ready for the real event, when the Nephilim return and the fallen angels, and so it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what's really happening. It's freezing here. I have my dog in bed, and yeah, huh? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the snow, but we had a major earthquake yesterday in the Philippines, and was it a 7.0? And another big one in Japan. Things are just the ring of fire is on fire. Let me see if I can do this without losing you guys. Hang on. Um, Let me find it. Uh, it was a big one in Japan too, but the Philippine one, I think they keep downgrading. 7.0 magnitude. 7.0 magnitude earthquake. And an earthquake has occurred with a magnitude 7.0. That was yesterday on the 8th. The event has been reviewed by, then they downgraded it to a. I wish you could see what I'm looking at. I'm trying to find a good screen capture that I can use. They've downgraded it to, well, no, 7.1. Arab News got it as a 6.7, but I'm telling you, this is this crazy. My dogs sleep with us every night. Yeah, ours do too. That's what I was talking about, the rebounder. They love that little trampoline rebounder. It's hard for the old dogs. We got Chloe, and she's been fine lately. I guess she had a seizure, and but nothing has come back. And Skooks, the black lab, that's my stepson's dog. He's got arthritis in his hips. They can't climb up on the bed. It's hard for them. We've got like I don't know what you call it, a footstool at the end of the bed. It's like what is it called? I'm not a girl. I can't think. It's a wicker, and you lift it up, and you can put stuff in it. Anyway, they get up there, and then they make the next step up to the bed. But Christy has this trampoline, a little rebounder, and they love it. And Christy puts a blanket on it, but they're trying to share it. It's not big enough for them both to get on. But the ottoman, thank you, ottoman. I used to make ottomans back in the, oh my gosh, that's like one of the first jobs. I was a actual carpenter, and we made furniture. I made a lot of ottomans, We made bar stools, we made recliners, and I worked in the wood shop, and I'd run the bandsaw and the rip saw and the router. That was a wild router, boy. We all have to hose off with an air hose. I'd have sawdust in my hair and in my eyes. And those were the days. That's when we had an electric high-low that didn't have any brakes. So I'd have to go get my own wood, pick it up with the forklift, and bring it back. But I'd have to crash and then jump out because it didn't have any brakes. Oh. Was it really a gas line explosion? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Building explosion. Heard about the underground bunker and the rest in New. No, I haven't heard about any of that. I haven't heard about any of that. Going to put some more fire on the fireplace. All right. So an explosion in. Let me see this. Was it really a gas explosion? Explosion. I heard about the underground bunker and arrest in New York. Oh, so hold on. Hold on. We're going to take a peek. Let me see. I want to see if I can find any information on this stuff. Amid nuclear warfare, here's a look inside the old New York City. So, they're talking about fallout shelters in New York. There are underground bunkers in New York. Hidden New York, a secret bomb shelter. Is that? I think that's probably what you're talking about. There's bomb shelters all over from the World War II days. Crazy as this world, it covers everything now. How about that thing in Miami? Yeah, I was talking about that thing in Miami. I think that probably was a hologram. I think that was like a trial run. I think that was probably like a trial run where too many cops for a brawl to break out in a mall. They don't have that many police for a school shooting or a shooting at a mall. You don't bring the police force from all surrounding county. There was over 200 cars and helicopters, and somebody said the phone communications went down. But people are swearing. I'm looking at TikTok. I guess that's where you find the real news, TikTok nowadays. And they seen these. They don't know what it was they seen, but they were tall. It's crazy. Oh yeah, with the drugs, hiding the zombie drugs. This world is just, I don't know how America can sustain any longer. We would not survive as a country 4 more years under any Democrat, maybe, but he would never get elected. He'd get assassinated. Maybe Bobby Kennedy Jr. could turn this country around, but there are no Democrats. No matter who they would put in power, Michelle Obama, Big Mike, or Hillary. She's already about to visit. What's his name? I can't think of his name now. The girlfriend of Epstein in prison, and help her write her suicide note. You know what I mean? There's nobody. There's nobody here. You know. This country wouldn't sustain 4 more years. It wouldn't. I lost my train of thought. I was talking about something else that can't sustain either, but I don't know, friends. It's just getting so sad. It's just getting so sad and so bad out. What this country is coming to. What this country, and it's all in the book. It's in the Bible, and it's in the book of Revelation. And when we see these things coming, and the rider on the white horse is here, and he has a bow, and he's about to conquer. And it's written. When a lot of people take the Bible so out of context, and they want to pick and choose and make things fit that don't fit, but it's all happening and happening quick. And I look at what's going on today, and it's just like, I've never seen a time like this. If they were going to do anything, if China was going to go after Taiwan, now's the best time, because there's nobody home. The military is depleted. The military now can wear pink uniforms and dress and drag. You got grown men competing in girls' sports. But everything that's an abomination to God. You got grown men in the locker room with women that are naked. They're changing and taking showers and just destroying them. And in the sporting events, now I hear about weightlifting and boxing. A man that wants to pretend he's a woman is going to box a younger. That's abuse. Uh, this gender stuff. Now Obama's puppet, Joe Biden, along with letting all of these illegal aliens in our country, now they're getting full medical, full dental. A lot of you guys in this room right now, you're probably like me, you just got your Social Security or something, but you don't get dental, you don't get eyeglasses paid. The illegal aliens are hearing aids. The illegal aliens are getting everything, everything, everything. Yeah, they're going to do it before Trump gets back. Yeah. Now they're going to be if they think if it's like, man, I feel like a woman. Burp, 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 burp. Let's go, girls. They can have sex change operations. They can now change their sex only if you're an illegal alien. The only ones they want to carry guns are illegal aliens. We can't sustain this any longer. Uh, let's see. I'm going to get caught up. I missed something. Boom, 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 boom. But it's all, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just really don't know anymore. It's just insane. Insane. Insanity is upon this world, this whole world, this earth. And my. Oh my. God bless you, Heidi. Heidi, hi. Heidi ho. I keep thinking when I see Heidi, it was a Shirley Temple, and she was with, I think it was called Heidi, and she had the grandfather. Remember that? I'm pretty old, so I go back to all the old black and white movies. It's an election year. It's a corruption year. It's a rigged election year. Revelation 6. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as if it were a noise of thunder. And one of the four beasts saying, come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. Oh my, I'm telling you. But I think we're going to be here to see a lot of it. I don't know. For those of us like myself that believe in the rapture of the church being taken, um, I just don't know how much more can happen. How much more can the restrainer restrain themselves? The Holy Spirit is going to have to leave. The sin is just so evil, and the church be taken. And I think it could happen at any time. I'm going to close off, and please pray. I'm heading out to Flint in the snow. Um, got a few clothes to pass out today to our ministry and outreach to the homeless. Again, thank you, Lisa, for helping our homeless friend. Her name is Lisa too, with a gift card for $50. Trumpetofgodministries.com. Or look at the links below if you feel like the Lord is going to put it on your heart to give. I love all of you guys. I'll be back in probably a little bit with more.